Coming right up on Good Taste.
That works.
Say hello to seafood heaven.
How do you eat this?
One bite at a time.
Here, Gulf Coast seafood is king.
It's awesome. You don't get any fresher than that. You know, it's right out of the bay. It's excellent.
The certified Angus beef is also mouth-watering.
Make your eyes roll back.
It just doesn't get any fresher than this.
Oh, I like that.
Then, these smoking steaks are calling your name.
Oh my goodness, it's fantastic.
We'll learn the tricks of the trade for scoring that smoky flavor. Plus, we'll grab one more bite from this party on the patio.
The food is outstanding, and it's kind of a nice place to socialize, too.
Time for some surf and turf. Good Taste starts right now.
Hi everyone, welcome to Good Taste. I'm Tangie Patton. Surf's up. Here in beautiful Crystal Beach, you can catch a wave or catch some mighty good eats, especially if you're craving sensational seafood. You'll find the freshest seafood around, right off the boat and right to your table.
Welcome to deep fried paradise.
Cheers.
Cheers to Stingaree. This landmark location on the Bolivar Peninsula has been family owned and operated for nearly 4 decades.
We just love it.
It's a local favorite. We love it.
Oh, it's wonderful. We just love it.
And then there's the almost world famous Stingaree.
Ooh, that is good.
You'll find a lot to love in your net around here, like the Bolivar Boiler, featuring fresh boiled crab, shrimp, potatoes, sausage, and corn on the cob. A beautiful seafood boil indeed. Then there's this fun creation.
Yeah, I like this avocado a lot.
There's plenty to like, with fresh avocados stuffed with a choice of shrimp or crab salad, with a spinach remoulade, served with gumbo and a green salad, topped with house-made dressing.
Oh, I like that.
I love it. It's fresh.
My favorite thing is the soft shell crab fry.
Fabulous. Yes.
Directing this pearl on the peninsula is owner Brad Vratis.
Quite a nice office you have.
Thank you.
Brad's dad, Jim, found this spectacular location back in the 1980s. He went on to buy the place, build it up, and the rest is history.
Most of our seafood comes from East Galveston Bay that we can get, whether it be crabs, soft-shell crabs, shrimp, oysters. It's a
So
great
we're
location for us.
literally talking ocean to table here, right?
Our backyard is, yeah.
Whatever you choose here, chances are it will be filled with deep-fried goodness, like these incredible soft-shell crab tacos.
I don't know that I've ever seen soft shell crabs like this.
It's a mouthful.
It's a taco. How do you eat this?
One bite at a time.
I like that. It's so good. I love the sauce you've got on there and the tortilla with that crunchy crab. That works. That's fantastic.
Another surf favorite is this classic seafood platter, deep fried and delicious. Or for a little turf, try the house specialty hand-cut steaks, like this 10-ounce Texas-certified Angus beef, grilled with Stingaree's own seasoning, and topped with a heaping helping of fresh lump crab meat.
It's fabulous.
Mouth watering. Make your eyes roll back.
But there's one fresh catch here that really stands out.
I got the redfish Louis, so it's very delicious.
Reeling in this delicious dish is Chef Scott Hebert, a Texan who cooks like a Cajun.
Whatever you want to call me, just don't call me late. Luckily, I cook for myself.
We're in the kitchen making the most popular dish on the menu, right?
Yes, ma'am. Top seller, redfish Louis.
Redfish Louis, so
Correct.
it's got a fun little Cajun twist.
Absolutely. First thing we're going to do is we're going to blacken the fish, and you always want to do both sides. You don't want one side getting mad. See, now we got a golden brown right now. Looking good.
Then add a bed of dirty rice, some etouffee, and some fried crawfish.
Yum.
And there you have it, redfish Louis.
All right, let's dig in.
Go right ahead.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a big bite.
That's okay.
Cheers. Yep.
Cheers. Good stuff.
I love Cajun food.
Absolutely.
It's good.
Always. I love it all.
Oh my gosh, you do eat well.
Yes, I do. Every chance I get.
Oh, it's good. That's delicious.
Just getting to Crystal Beach can be quite an adventure. You can either come by ferry or make the drive up and around the peninsula. Once you're here, a whirlwind of fun activities await. Swimming, fishing, water sports. You can even parasail across the bay. Crystal Beach hosts annual events like the Texas Crab Festival, so there's always a good reason to visit.
At any given time in the summer, there might be 700 people on property.
Oh, wow.
And the sunsets here are unbelievable. Breathtaking is more the word.
The sunsets alone are worth the trip. Plus, there aren't many restaurants where you can pull up your boat with a fresh catch and be eating your bounty in no time at all. But that's exactly what happens here at Stingaree.
You hook 'em, we cook 'em.
So they'll come in and there's a cleaning table downstairs. They clean their fish.
And then Stingaree cooks it right up.
It's awesome. You don't get any fresher than that. You know, it's right out of the bay. It's excellent.
That's right. Customers love coming here by boat and even bringing in their catch of the day.
This is known as a sheep's head. It's excellent table fare.
Doesn't get any fresher than this.
Nope, right out of the water, never frozen. This is as fresh as you're gonna get here.
A few feathered friends hang around for table scraps too. For dessert, reel in this Oreo crust key lime pie. Your taste buds will be glad you did.
Your drinks are very famous too.
Cocktails like this colorful mermaid water and signature Stingaree will definitely float your boat.
Ton of tequila, a little bit of love, and then some salt on the top. If you make it only at sunset, you can't go wrong.
I guess you're going home after
That's
one,
it,
right?
That's it.
Gulf Coast hospitality is always in season around here. So no wonder folks continue to drop anchor at this memorable spot.
Food's great, people great, good place to go.
I've been coming here since I was 18, and I've been coming back every year. Love it.
And it's a destination. I hope that everybody that comes in has a great meal, enjoys it.
This was all fantastic. Cheers. Wishing you many more years of success.
Thank you.
Time for something really delicious because we're in the Goya kitchens with the executive chef, Fernando Deza, making a really nutritious soup, right?
That's true. We're making a smoked paprika and carrot soup that is amazing and full of flavor.
Oh, it sounds incredible. Show us what we do.
To start, we're gonna add some Goya virgin olive oil, so good, best quality. Then we're gonna add some onions. We're gonna cook until translucent, around 3 to 4 minutes. Get all that raw flavor out of the onions. Smells so good. We're gonna add some Goya garlic, always same consistency, same flavor. Then after that, we're gonna add some cumin, a little bit of coriander, smoked paprika, ground cinnamon.
Oh wow, this is gonna be good.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Like to spice it up a notch, so we're gonna add some cayenne pepper. The smokiness from the paprika, the spiciness from the cayenne, some Goya carrots. They're already pre-cooked, so cook over a couple of minutes till everything mix well. We're gonna add our Goya chicken bouillon, bring it to a quick boil, and then cook for 10 minutes. Now we're gonna add our Goya coconut milk.
It's such a fun product. It makes everything better, right?
So good. So now we're gonna cook for 5 minutes until everything comes through. Everything looks good. Now we're gonna add some Goya lemon juice, the Goya adobo with pepper for more flavor. Now cook for 1 more minute. Now we're gonna puree. See how the orangey color comes from the carrots. Nice and tender carrots. Nice and creamy with a little kick. And to finish it up, some Goya organic extra virgin olive oil.
The best.
Pretty good, right?
Oh, it's amazing. And at the very end, you get a nice little kick. I love it. We've got the recipe online. Thank you.
Thank you.
That soup was delicious. Still to come, we're going around the world with spectacular wines in my wine finds. But first,
So I have the French onion soup, and it's fabulous.
The stellar Patio delivers some dreamy dishes.
when they're nice and sweet with that sriracha, that's good.
And we're headed to the smoker to learn the ultimate way to lock in that flavor.
We're here to develop many layers of flavor.
It's smoky steak goodness next. Get social with us. Follow us on Instagram at Goodtaste TV. Cisco, at the heart of food and service.
Wonder how to grill a steak and get that nice smoky flavor too? Well, you're at the place where the experts live. We are at the original Black's Barbecue in Lockhart, Texas. Speaking of experts, I'm with the 4th generation pitmaster, Barrett. And this is kind of a trick. We're used to throwing a steak on the grill, right?
Right.
Everything now.
Yeah.
To get the best flavor.
Yes, yeah, we're not in a beauty contest here with steaks. We're here to develop many layers of flavor, and I'm a barbecue guy, so smoke is a big flavor I want to put on my steak.
Yeah. Okay, and it starts off with a good steak.
Yeah, you have to know how to choose the right one, and these are prime, and you want to look for one that has a lot of the small white flecks of fat in it. That's where all the flavor comes. And then my favorite part is this muscle right on the outside. So I look for a steak that has as much of that as possible. And it's also nice and thick, especially since we're going to smoke it for a while. That gives us a lot more time to put it on the smoker because you don't want it too thin and get too hot too fast. I like this little salt and pepper, which is just our dry rub here, which I use because that's going to flavor it, tenderize it a little bit. So I chose mesquite today because it's a wood that gives off a lot of smoky flavor in a very short amount of time. Here's some steaks that we've already smoked for about an hour, and we reset our fire, adding more charcoal to create that nice, really hot zone. And so we have some nice grill marks on here, but in between those grill marks, there's not much flavor. And so I'm trying to get that brown color on the entire surface of the steak because I'm going for flavor, not beauty. Smoking our steaks, we melted some butter and some herbs and smoked that as well, so even more smoky flavor.
Yeah.
We'll just spoon a little bit of that over the top, or maybe a lot.
Who doesn't love butter, right?
Exactly, exactly. And now it's rested, it's buttered.
You like to let it rest 5 minutes on average.
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes, just because you want those muscles to relax and let those juices redistribute.
Who needs a fork, right?
Right.
Cheers. Oh my goodness, it's fantastic. The butter and the herbs and the smoke, amazing. It really is.
There's a lot going on there, not just one note.
Barrett, thank you.
Some restaurants are just so good, you can't wait to go back again. Well, here's one we just can't resist. A new hip spot sits all cozy and close to the popular Pearl in San Antonio. One glance of its eye-catching umbrellas on its pooch-perfect patio is all it takes to lure you in. Down on Grayson oozes charm, from the dramatic Venetian-inspired windows to the colorful 70-foot-long bar.
The food is outstanding, and it's kind of a nice place to socialize too. We see a lot of friends and have a good time every time we come.
He's right. Down on Grayson is all about good times and good food.
So I have the French onion soup, and it's fabulous. There's like a whole brick of cheese on top.
The menu is fun and fresh, with sandwiches, salads, and shareable plates.
Order up, meatballs.
All scratch-made, with something for everyone. Owner Pat Moloch happens to be the co-creator of one of the coolest country music venues in Texas, the legendary Green Hall. Over the years, Pat has palled around with some of the top names in country music. But now, he's collaborating with someone even closer to home at Down on Grayson, his daughter, Katie.
My daughter and I kind of butted heads a little bit. We were, you know, I'm a little more lazy, good old boy, and Katie's Katie's more of a foodie than I am, and I think we've kind of reached a pretty good middle ground.
It was a compromise between he wants juicy, cheesy burgers a lot, and I like salads.
Katie grew up hanging out at Green Hall, winning over John Travolta when they filmed the movie Michael there in the 90s. And it was clear, even early on, she had a knack for business and an eye for design.
Katie had a vision of these great, cool windows that we'd seen.
And those cute striped umbrellas. They were Katie's idea too.
What have you learned about him that you didn't know before you worked together?
Honestly, just that he's so smart. He does so many different things. He
Okay,
books.
parents everywhere. The word you long to hear. It does happen.
No, I mean, you wouldn't believe how much stuff he really does. He books every band at Green Hall still, and service has always just been a huge deal for him.
That's something you can always count on at any Padmo-like restaurant, along with tons of fabulous food.
So when it comes down to deciding on a dish, when there is a disagreement, who wins?
Well, we try and do both, actually, like the kale. I'm not really a kale fan, and the kale salad's a big hit, but we threw in some fish tacos and a good old-fashioned South Texas nacho and done a few of those items here, and the nachos are a big seller here.
Oh, and they're real. It's real
yeah.
cheese. I love that. Oh, yum. All right.
It's that combination of the classics with what's on trend that seems to be the secret sauce here. Like the shishito peppers sauteed with sesame oil and served with a tangy sriracha mayo.
When they're nice and sweet with that sriracha, that's good.
Oh my gosh, the Brussels sprouts. So good.
Or these tasty little Brussels sprouts bursting with flavor. All nice to nibble on, next to something cold from the bar that also boasts an impressive yet approachable wine list.
How about a couple of Fest Parkers?
It's somewhere where you can go a couple times a week and get something different on the menu. It's approachable. It's just kind of a neighborhood feel-good place.
Coming up, from South America to Europe to right in the good old USA, it's wonderful wines of the world in my wine finds. And then, decisions. What to order from the standout Lone Star lineup.
Do you want a lot of one thing or a little bit of everything?
A foodie's dream come true. Next.
We love to share good taste. Head to our website at goodtaste.tv, where you'll find delicious recipes from top chefs, my latest wine finds, and restaurant recommendations. Plus, you can see all our episodes right here. Don't forget, sign up for our newsletter while you're there. Good Taste with Tangi is brought to you in part by H-E-B.
Time for my wine finds, and up first, a zesty Sauvignon Blanc. This is the Diablo Sauvignon Blanc from Concho y Toro in Chile. Sauvignon Blancs are made in wine regions all over the world, so the flavor profiles vary as a result. I love this bright version with its tropical flavors. You'll also taste a bit of lime and grapefruit. This wine would pair wonderfully with Thai food, seafood, and salads. I love the price too. The Diablo Crystal Sauvignon Blanc is only $13 a bottle. Up next, the Highland Estate Pinot Noir from the Willamette Valley in Oregon. In a word, yum. This Pinot boasts layers of flavor from its ripe dark cherries to hints of cedar and vanilla. The tannins are velvety smooth. This wine would pair perfectly with a tender filet, roast meat of any kind, or a robust charcuterie board. The Highland Estate Pinot Noir is $27 a bottle and worth every penny. Okay, pizza lovers, this wine's for you. Say hello to the Villa Puccini Toscana, a red blend from the Chianti region. This winery estate was once home to the famous composer of classic operas like La Bohème and Madame Butterfly. This wine is classic Sangiovese, blended with just a bit of Merlot. It'll pair with pasta of any kind or even a robust eggplant parmesan. The Villa Puccini Toscana is only $12 a bottle. Okay, I saved the big red wine for last. This mysterious-looking bottle is the Alma Negra M blend, and it's made by a famed Catena family member from Argentina. Catena Zapata wines are well-respected around the world. This wine is a blend of Bonarda grapes and Malbec, two grape varietals that offer dark, juicy fruit with loads of flavor. You're going to taste boysenberries, blueberries, as well as hints of chocolate and coffee on the finish. This uber smooth wine is perfect for anything on your grill. I'm a big fan of the Alma Negra M blend and its price at only $20 a bottle. As always, I found every single one of these wines right here at my H-E-B.
Now, we're heading back inside the kitchen at Stingaree with Chef Bear. It's time to ask the chef a burning question that a lot of chefs have trouble answering.
What's your favorite dish on the menu?
Oh man, it's hard to say. I like them all. I eat them all. If a customer asks, that's how we figure out what you want. You want to go with beef, you want to go with seafood. Then if they choose seafood, do you want it fried or do you want it grilled? Then when they say grilled, do you want a lot of one thing or a little bit of everything? So we make sure it's your choice because I don't want you to get mad at me because I ate it all.
Keep your seat. More good taste still to come. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Want more good taste? We've got all of the recipes from today's show at goodtaste.tv. Follow us on Instagram too, Good Taste TV. This week we want to give a shout out to our great TV affiliate in Boomtown, KFDM in Beaumont. Thanks for watching Good Taste, y'all. And thanks to all of you for watching each and every weekend. We'll see you right back here next week. Cheers to good taste.
And it's going to go on the top bed of a top bed. Going to go top of bed of a rice, dirty rice.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to go on top of a bed of dirty rice. There you go.
Okay, we're gonna do it again. Okay, take something, 3-ish, 2-ish.
2.5.
2.5.
2 and 3
All right.
quarters.
And what are we doing after we say what we're doing?
Eat it. We're cooking.